Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Minecraft 1.8 series. Today, I think we're just gonna have to go out and look and see what else the world has to offer for us today. Where we took off last time, we just had made this base, and it just hit just about midnight or 11 p.m. We're spawned back in today, and today we're definitely gonna try to make. I think today we're gonna focus on above ground stuff like getting a farm situated, or just some kind of food. Maybe get a bed. I had unfortunately didn't find any iron when we were making this base, but so we're not going to be able to get any shears today unless we find some iron on over by the surface, which would be super nice. Alright, let's come just poking down here, try to find some quick, so a little cheeky iron popping around here. We've got a bunch of copper. I'm not too sure how far this goes down, but it's still nighttime, so let's make a little staircase and see where this takes us. Hopefully it goes pretty far down. It's definitely one of the most attractive part about basing here is having this, hopefully, a cave system right here. Otherwise, we're just going to have to move because the entrance to this place is definitely not the nicest, and, you know, there's no cave down here. There's really no point in being here, so let's just dig down. Trying to make so we have a staircase for the way back up. Pickaxe is about to break, so I'll try not to get scared when that happens. I was playing the other day, and I think it was for one of these videos, where the pickaxe broke, and I was in a cave, and it was super loud through my headset and with the cave echoing and everything. It's really scared me, so let's try not to have that happen again this time. I do hear some water. Hopefully that's a good sign for there being a cave down here. Can see it turns into like kind of little hole. I've got a nice oh, shaders reloaded. I pushed R to try to sort the inventory tweaks because I noticed my pickaxe just hopped up to where it was supposed to be after this new one broke, or this old one broke. Alright, I'm getting a little nervous. Oh, there's some coal right there. Getting nervous for the cave ending. I'm not quite too sure what to call these little, like, slits in the floor. We saw a bunch yesterday up on the overworld. Oh, and it is a cave. That's perfect. I don't see... It looks like it goes pretty... Oh my gosh! It goes really far down there, it looks like. Just gonna look for some iron. I don't hear any mobs, luckily. I did hear some water a second ago, but I'm not hearing any right now. So let's just keep moving forward. I hope you guys can hear these cool cave echoes. Oh, there's some iron right there. Whenever I place the torches, like, ooh. Oh, I think that might be super lit up there. I hope that's one of those cool forests that I've been seeing. My second attempt for the video number 1, my second of 3, I made a new world each time. The second world, I was in a super cool little, like, underground forest, it looks like. I ended up getting a full set of iron armor on that before even the first night. And it was a shame I had to get rid of that world, and I kept this one. It wasn't an amazing start that I had, but, you know, that's how it is. Don't feel too bad about it. Oh, there's some right here, some iron. It's a bit out of reach. Just gonna look around for some more monsters. Let's see what's going on over here. Some lava here. I think it's called dripstone, or I know that in real life there's stalactites and stalagmites, but I don't know what they have. They're called in Minecraft, and I think they might do damage to you. That might have been a mod, but I'm not too sure. I know I'm playing 1.12.2 pack off camera with my friend, and I think there's spikes in that do damage to you, but I don't really remember. It might be this one. Who knows? What the heck is this? Makes a weird sound. Let's try not to fall down there. Just a lot of iron. I'm getting pretty lucky with that. I don't really think I need to mine the copper yet. I have some here. I'll get some, but I'll definitely keep in mind that there is a cave down here with, you know, with a bunch of copper, since I'm not going to be mining it. I don't really feel like there's a point to us mining it yet. So I'm not going to waste the time or the durability of my pickaxe to do that. we're definitely going to be able to make those shears that I was talking about at the start of the episode, so I'd be able to sleep at night. Yeah, this is super cool. Oh. Oh my gosh, they fall? I think these ones are the ones that do damage. Maybe if you land on the top of them? Or fall? Oh my gosh, yep. There we go. That's super neat. Oh, let's see what this is called. Dripstone block. Pointed dripstone. Do you place this and then have the things fall? Or things grow on that? Because that'd be really neat. I hope to see some cool traps with that in the future, because I saw it fall and then it broke like this. Maybe you can place this. Oh, maybe they grow? That'd be cool. Oh my gosh, it's like an underground... Oh my gosh, a glow squid. It's the first time I've seen one of those guys. I think you can make the text on a sign glow with those guys. I haven't, like I said in the first episode, I really haven't played vanilla Minecraft in a really long time, so I'm not too sure what those guys are all about. I know they were added in the last update, I think. I think that was a mob that people voted for. But I'm not too sure. I was really excited about the newest mob voting. The one I want. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. I have a lot of health. Oh, let's go back before I drown. Definitely going to take some damage here. Hopefully not too much. Don't have much food, unfortunately. So I have enough iron to make a suit of armor. But I'm going to definitely take some of that and make shears with it, so we don't have enough for armor just yet. This cave is massive. Hopefully I don't get too lost down here. Alright, looks like this looped back. This is the one from below. This is a really neat farm. I wonder what these are called. Can you climb this? Can't jump quite high enough. There's lots of copper down here. I remember thinking that a lot of iron spawned before, but no, with this, there's definitely a lot of it. Let's get rid of this. I don't really want that in my inventory. Let's push you on this and see what this can be for. Glow frame items. Oh, that's really cool. It doesn't look like you can use signs, or it's just not showing up for some reason. I do hear some zombies. Oh, this one's really big. Looks like this is starting to come back to the surface. It is 9:30 a.m. upstairs, or outside rather. So if there's an exit here, that would be awesome, because then we'd be able to just hop right back out and find our little house. Make some more torches, since I only have one left. The bats sound really cool in these echoey caves. Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, he almost blew up just then. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to go just then. It's this little blocks here that's getting me clipped. I have to remember that I still only have a stone sword. With the modded 1.12 series playthrough I'm doing with my friend off camera, I have, of course, Tinker's Construct installed, so my sword is much better than this regular stone sword, so getting too excited, thinking I'm just going to one-shot him. Oh, perfect. Here's some more iron. Watch out, little bat. Whoa, it looked like he was holding one of the bits real quick. Oh, there's 3 creepers here. If I didn't know any better, I think there was a spawner. Looks like we got one. Oh, cool, their bodies remain after blowing up. Got one to take care of the other. Alright. Quick work of those guys. We are out of food now after this last apple, so I think I'm gonna find 1 iron and then get out of Dodge. I saw that creeper body below my feet and I got a little nervous. Alright, there's iron right here. Looks like there's going to be a couple, so I'll have a couple extra to take home and make extra tools out of. I definitely want to get a bucket so we're able to make the farm. I'm going to punch some grass upstairs, make a wheat farm. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get a carrot or a potato here in the short future, because carrots and potatoes, definitely potatoes, are personally what I think is one of the easiest and best food sources in the game. Bread is really good if you find a village with the new, or newer. They're definitely not new by any means. With the hay bales in the new generation for the villages, you can just find like stack and a half of bread, no problem, right out of the gate. Hopefully we'll be lucky. We can take a look at our map. I don't think we're going to see a village unless we wander a bit off. I would definitely like to leave this cave, but it's so tempting to get all this iron. This is a bit dangerous. Hopefully you don't get shot off by a skeleton. Like I said in the last video, I'm probably going to get rid of the mini-map just because it feels a little cheaty to have, and I know once you get further down, I'm pretty sure it shows you the different cave levels. So if I'm nearby... Oh, this is... Oh, look! I know exactly where we are. But once you get further down, it'll show you... I think it'll show on the level where you're at, so it'll show the abandoned mine shafts, any caverns, any craters for that matter. Now, obviously that's pretty cheaty because then I could just strip mine over to it, but I would definitely like to avoid that because that is without a doubt pretty cheaty. So I think we're just, yeah, I remember walking over here. We do have some frame rate issues now that we're coming up. I did order, so currently I have a GTX 580 for a graphics card. You know, I know. It's not a good computer, not a good graphics card. But yesterday morning, about 24 hours ago, I did order a GTX 970. So hopefully that'll make it so we have a lot better frames, and ideally it would be awesome if I could add shaders to the series. If not, I probably wasted a good bit of money that, you know, probably would have been better off spent somewhere else. But if I could make use of shaders in this series, I think that would be a dream come true. Alright, so we're going to wait for the iron to smelt, and in the meantime, I might have to take out some of these animals because I'm getting pretty hungry. Oh, one thing I really like about these tweaks I have is that you can see my sword is just up over there on my side. Even if I hold up another item, it's still just right there, and I think that's really cool. It's just one of those neat quality of life mods I was talking about. It doesn't really add much, but I think it's neat. I did end up lowering my render distance just a bit because I was having frame rate issues. This computer I got, it was super cheap. I probably got it. I got the whole setup for just a bit under $200, including the monitor, the keyboard, the SSD it didn't come with. So it's definitely the best computer I've had because I grew up mostly just having laptops and playing Minecraft with pretty bad frames and just being okay with it just because I've never really valued frame rate. I definitely will prefer nicer graphics to better frame rate, and with VSync on, because normally I don't have VSync on, I turn that on for the series, because the first time I did I was getting like 140, 150 frame rate the whole time, but I was getting really bad screen tearing, since my monitor is not a gaming monitor or anything, and that was really showing in the video, so I had to go on and get rid of that, or add that rather. And that's not something I did before because, you know, I feel like when you watch your own videos, it's like gazing upon yourself at a pretty critical level, so I could definitely see each and every screen tear, so we got rid of that. The sun is going down. Let's run home real quick. I know we don't have any food, but let's run home, try to grab some shears. I know there's a sheep over there, and I saw some at the start of yesterday's video over by spawn. I think we can run over real quick. Oops, went too far. Run over real quick and just make a bed so we can just sleep through the night. Just kidding. Oh, it's not pretty loud. I ended up watching the video through yesterday, and it doesn't seem to be as loud as on your guys' end as it is on mine. And even today, it wasn't that bad. I'll hold on to this. Oh, so while we're here, let's make some more sticks. I know we're in a hurry, but make a hoe. Let's grab that iron. Get a bucket. And a chest plate. Alright, so that. Alright. Like I said at the start of the video, I know we have the start of the first video, I know we have a bunch of cows over there, but I'd rather not kill them off unless I am about to starve to death, just because I think it's such a pain to walk backwards and with holding wheat, luring them over to your farm. I thought there was a creeper right here. Oh, there's a creeper right there. A bunch of iron too. Just because I really hate walking backwards holding the wheat to try to get the cows to follow you so you can make a farm with them. So I'd like to leave as many as I can unharmed. just to make it easier later, because I know obviously we need a bunch for an enchantment table. We have a bunch of pigs over here. It's not really. Oh, I thought. Oh my gosh. With these holes from the new update, I get really nervous walking over any kind of holes like this, just because you never know if it's gonna fall 1 block or 100 blocks. All right, so I've got 2 wool. I think I only need 3. I think we just need the bed. I'll grab 1 extra. If I see an extra sheep, I'll go ahead and snatch his wool just for a double bed. Make our cozy little hidey-hole home. If I walk past that water... Oh, here's a sheep right here. Gray sheep are my favorite. It's not a real reason why I like them the best. I think I like the black sheep the best, but... obviously the black sheep, have you any wool? I like having those guys. But back when Pocket Edition was all the rage, back on the iPhone 4s and 4Ss, my friend and I, we spawned with a lot of gray sheep nearby, so we liked them the best. We called them bros. They were our friends. I don't have any dyes, unfortunately. The white bed feels so unhomey, and this texture is honestly quite bad. Let's go for sleep, set our spawn point. And welcome to day 3, everyone. Looks like it jumps to 6 a.m. Can go ahead and make some shoes and some pants, just to be protected. Let's go ahead and make the hat too while we're at it. We have just enough for that. Let's click that on. Perfect. I hear skeleton burning outside. Got a lot of gunpowder. That won't come in handy for quite a while until we have the elytras. So when I figured out that you can boost yourself with rockets in the elytra, I thought that was just the coolest thing in the world. So of course I spent way too long. You can actually make some pretty neat creeper farms with the cats or ocelots, and I've never seen anything like that before, and I thought that was really cool. Be careful not to catch on fire here. It was weird. It didn't look like he was taking any damage, but it was making a sound and showing it. These are source blocks down here, so let's just scoop up a pail of this. Oh, looks like we can't jump out. I wish you could turn off those achievement unlocks for, like, when it shows you the recipe for when I got that bucket of water. I can make a cauldron and stuff with it. Let's clear this. Did I grab the seeds? Yep, sure did. Let's clear this area out. So we're going to put our... Oh, we can just go like this. We're going to put our little farm right here. This way it's close to the cows and chickens. I would definitely like to start getting... If I see any eggs, I'm going to go ahead and make a hopper system with the eggs, just so it automatically... We can just start get ahead on the chicken game, because we will need arrows eventually, and unless we find a skeleton spawner, which we probably won't be lucky enough to find one for a while. We're going to have to craft them with the feathers. I would definitely be interested in making a pumpkin pie farm, because pumpkin pie, I think, is definitely one of the coolest food sources in the game. I think it's one of the best, too. Obviously, it is more difficult to craft than just getting... Thought I heard something behind me. Than just getting beef, roasted beef, or steaks. I don't know why I was going with roasted beef. I know it's more difficult to get than that, but it's definitely fun. And I like pumpkin pie in real life, so why treat only my real life self and not my Minecraft character? Same place. I've been playing Minecraft for so long, but if someone had, like, my family hostage or something, I would not be able to tell. And they were like, what are all the Minecraft achievements? Name 10. I would tell them to tell my family I love them, because I have no idea. Well, most of it now I do, because... Oh, there's an egg up here, so I went up and grabbed that. Now I know a couple of them because... Oh, the cake looks weird, this texture. Let's go ahead and grab this for a red bed. I know a couple of them because... I was really worried about it coming. The achievement sounds super loud, so I was like trying to brace myself and brace you guys for when an achievement would come. So I know the first couple, and I did play the first day of the series a couple times on different worlds. So ended up making a lot of iron pickaxes, stone pickaxes, armor. Alright. Our farm's coming along nicely. I think I'll come over here and grab this tree. There's a couple beehives. I'll not cut down that tree just because the bees are buzzing by it. Next to tree capitator, that tree fell right down. I would like to make a cow farm sooner than later, just so we have that extra food. Oh, that's cool that they like the flowers. Oh my gosh, you can see he's like pollinated. He's dripping some pollen. That's really neat. I am getting pretty hungry, unfortunately, so those pigs over the hill are looking rather tasty. I don't remember if you can starve to death in this version. I feel like they changed it every other update. Definitely, I remember watching the Yogscast by Tekkit in 1.2.5, I want to say Tekkit was. Was it? It was 1.2.5 or just... Oh, there's some arrows and some bones over here. Or just before 1.2.5, and I remember one of them would never, ever eat, and they would just stick at 5 hearts. Sometimes it's half a heart, sometimes it's 5 hearts, sometimes you die. I know that we're on hard mode, so we probably, I would guess, would die. So, let's try to avoid that. Let's go ahead and... Sorry, pig. Now, I do see 2 pigs. I thought I saw more earlier. There's one right there. Sorry, pig. It's you or me. I promise to repopulate your kind later. So you see, you can kick the bodies around. It's kind of enjoyable, but, you know, I feel bad for them, little guys. It looks like we have a bunch over here, actually, and those guys will be a lot more convenient to get. We have 1 bone. We're going to make some bone meal out of that. I'll probably use each bone meal on a different plant just to hope to get some bread sooner. If we just have 1 piece of wheat, that's not really going to do anything for us. These cliffs are beautiful. In the last episode I was watching, I ended up calling these guys caves and saying the beta caves were nice, but it's the beta mountains I was talking about, not the caves. We left 1 piece of seeds on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's... Hi, cow. Let's run back home, get this pork chops cooking, and hopefully not starve to death. So that would be unfortunate to die on our 3rd day now. Hopefully this chicken doesn't wander too far, because I do like having the eggs. That'll come in handy for our farm I was talking about earlier. Hopefully when we have a bit more iron, we'll be able to set that up. I know you need a lot of iron for the hoppers, so let's mine our bed up. I think you can just die like this, right? Looks like you can. Plot this out, set our spawn point. I'm not sure if that worked, or you have to sleep first. We are wasting a bit of coal, but that's how it is. Let's go ahead and make an iron pickaxe. In case we go mining later. Isn't it an iron pick? Alright, let's put some of this stuff back in the chest. It looks like we do have some kind of inventory tweaks, but not the one that you can sort your whole inventory with by pushing R or middle. Oh, looks like we do have that one. It's middle mouse button instead of R, which it seems to normally be. Let's grab this. And just gobble it all down really quickly. Do I have anything to smelt? Let's throw in some copper. Let's see what that turns into. Obviously copper bars, but then we can look through. We don't have any amethyst yet, so we can't make that cool spyglass. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that works. Let's go ahead and I wish we had more trees in this area. Let's farm a bit more trees. Let's take a look at the mini-map. It doesn't look like we have really many trees here, so we're gonna go ahead and try to make more of these. Lorax would be proud. We are cutting trees down, but you do get quite a few saplings per tree. This way we'll have easier access to wood in the future, and when we make all these farms, probably within the next 2 episodes, we'll definitely have a lot of wood to make the fences. We have a good bit of wood now, but fences are quite wood consuming if you want them to be a good size. Your farm, that is. Let's go ahead and run over here, even though we're super low on food. Unfortunately, we didn't spawn with any lakes or anything nearby, because then we'd be able... We have some lakes, but I don't think fish spawn in those guys. I guess it's a river more so than a lake. If you look at the map, I think there's one right over the hill. But it's quite a bit of a journey, and this episode's almost coming to an end, and so is the day. So maybe maybe that's a trip for tomorrow or the next day. Who knows? I don't really have any serious plans for this playthrough, like a dedicated schedule for each episode. Like, oh, this episode we're gonna do this specifically. I'm definitely gonna be winging it at the first. Just definitely trying to make some progress throughout the episodes. The first episode was pretty short, but it was funny because I remembered that YouTube videos, if you're just starting out as a YouTuber, could only be 15 minutes. But I totally forgot about that. But my other first day, the first two attempts ended up being about 20 something minutes, and the first episode of this series ended up being 15 minutes and 44 seconds, I think it was. So YouTube was like, hey, bucko, you gotta get verified before you can. Oh, what is that? I haven't seen this new texture for wheat. It was like, hey, bucko, you gotta get verified before you post this. Not verified like on Twitter, but I pretty much just had to punch in my phone number, prove I wasn't a robot. And I did that, and then they're like, yeah, sure, you can upload whatever you like now, but first you have to delete that video that you uploaded, even though you added a description, titled it, and everything. So I ended up doing that just before I started recording this video even. I recorded it probably about a week and a half ago, maybe 1 week ago. I'm just now getting to episode 2. I hear some skeletons down here. Hopefully that means it's a spawner. Definitely some kind of cave. It's coming to be nighttime. You can see the beautiful sunset over there. Now I would like to post... I have a whiteboard behind me, a dry erase marker whiteboard in my room to just list my goals and stuff I'd like to accomplish throughout the week. I definitely think it's a lot easier to visualize those goals if they're written down. I have it written on that I'd like to post 4 times a week, and we're going to see how long I stick to that, or if I stick to that. I definitely would like to. If this series ends up doing pretty well, obviously I'm not expecting to be the next Captain Sparkles overnight or anything, but, if I do get some viewership, I will definitely think about posting more, and I'm sure if you guys are excited about it, I'll be just as excited about it as you guys. And mobs are spawning, so let's run back home before anything gets us. We are in hard mode, and I'm definitely afraid of those skeletons. Definitely, I know they like to spawn with enchanted bows. That'll mess you up. Let's hop. I keep going to this cave. I hear something walking around me. Let's go ahead and make this a little entrance. And I could block this up pretty easily to make this a good bit safer. I'll definitely have to do that in the near future, or probably move, because I don't think this is the most convenient base location. It's definitely good for starting out. Alright, let's go ahead and make some fences. Oh my gosh, these look like regular bricks. Let's see what we can do with these. Push U on that. We can make some lightning rods. Ooh, that sounds really neat. I wonder what that'll be used for. Obviously for not summoning lightning, but redirecting it away from any bases or farms or animals or something, but the existence of it makes me feel like lightning is going to be a problem. I don't know if you guys are watching Icarus now, but lightning rods are definitely needed in that game, because the lightning will just ruin your house. Let's see if this can be used. This can be used for waxed block of copper. That probably makes it so it doesn't turn gray. Stone cutting. Oh, wow. Waxing. I don't know anything about waxing. Oxidizing. Oh, that's really neat that it shows that it just progresses to that. Oh, you can scrape it off with your axe? Wow. Alright. Reload my shaders by accident. Throw that away. Let's make a couple fences for next time. I think I'm going to try to do that next episode. Just finish off the farms. I think this is how you make them now. They've changed so many times throughout me playing Minecraft. Alright, we got a couple. I think we're going to go ahead and make a couple more. Let's try to get a stack or so of it. I know we can make a sheep farm, pig farm, cow farm. There we go. And then a fence gate should be this, but backwards. And there goes our wood supply. Boom, boom, boom. We got one fence gate. That'll be good for next episode. Put that here, put this here. And middle mouse button, not R. I might have to change my key bindings for that because we don't want to be reloading shaders every 20 seconds. And from here, I'm going to call it a day. We ended up doing a lot today. We got our farm set up. We did some mining. Not as much as I would have liked, but that's how it is. You see on the map our neat little lit up farm right over here. I think it looks pretty cool on the mini-map. You can see a lot of lava up there. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to recycle.